A lot of people here would be familiar with the DeFi already. I would say like a lot of people might invest in Bitcoin already, know Ethereum, know some other smart contract platform. But I will go over just so simple again, like in case like a lot of people might not be able to know what is DeFi. So DeFi is
It's not new to the traditional finance, but it's never happened on the blockchain before. So we make it happen on QSwitch, and the most important thing, the most important part in this feature is the price. So that's why.
Meetup 3, and I'm happy that to see familiar faces today. That some of you might have joined our event, like for my two events already. But thank you for joining us by every event. But for some of you that just joined today, you are the most welcome. Thank you, and hope to see you in the next one as well.
I would say this is my first stage here. Actually trying to go on stage. So please be gentle to me. I'm gonna teach easy DeFi because I want it to be whatever like people can understand. Even like you are like a 5th grade kid, I want people to understand that. So okay, my topic is that it will be DeFi for beginner. Why we go on DeFi? So yeah, and yep, on Chainlink Meetup. Thanks for the place here. Okay, can you go to the slide? Okay, just a little introduction of myself a little bit. So I was in crypto since 2017. I was in DeFi in about 2011, so last year. And I was in Master of Finance, Corporate Finance, and from the Mahidol University. So I try to understand a bit on crypto and try to keep learning. What I do is that like I also like do the another like just normal general traditional investment media channel. It's called FinTalk on the bottom right here. And also like I just go study on some courses. So I put it right there. If you want to check it out, what I do, or do I actually have knowledge, you're gonna see it today anyway. Okay, yep. So okay, let's talk about the traditional finance first. Why DeFi gonna replace it? So what is going on is that like if you are into the traditional finance, what is happening? There's going to be 3 parties. The first party is going to be lender. The second party will be the banker, and the third party is the borrower. So what you are usually normal are people you are lender or you are borrower, and the bank are unless you are working with the bank or you are the bank, you're not gonna know what's going on the bank. Neither do I. I never worked in bank before, but I just read about it. Anyway, okay. If you are a lender, okay, say I'm not sure about your country. Maybe I think a lot of you are from many countries, also Thai and many other countries. So yeah, feel free to introduce me and let me know about other country about finance and banking. So in Thailand, though, the lender will get about 1% or even less than 1%. At most 2%. At most 2%. But if you are a borrower, what you're gonna pay in Thailand, you're gonna pay about 15 to 25% yearly. So there's a gap between that. And what is gonna happen is that the banker, I would say they're not taking it, but they have explained. So what's gonna do that is that they have to pay for maybe like physically bank. They have to have a branch. They have to have a cash delivery. They have to have a security system. Make sure the staff work well, and they use human power. They use human resource. So what's going on is that like they're gonna have revenue, and it's gonna divide it by expand the cost, and they're gonna gain profit, which it depends on which bank it is. But what is going on is that like between that, about 14 to 24% can happen during the transaction between lender and borrower. So the DeFi, the smart contract, the blockchain, can whatever solve that, take away the banker. Next slide, please. So I think a lot of people here would be familiar with the DeFi already. I would say like a lot of people might invest in Bitcoin already, know Ethereum, know some other smart contract platform. But I will go over just so simple again, like in case like a lot of people might not be able to know what is DeFi. So DeFi is, I'm not sure if I have to go, okay, decentralized finance. And if it can replace the traditional finance, it will be, for example, there's many type of DeFi, but say like on this specific case, it can be lending protocol. So which means like instead of you have to actually go to the bank, ask for request, submit your form and do everything paper. Maybe you even have to take your loan on your house or something. You don't have to do that anymore. You just deposit. Maybe if you want to lend, you can lend. If you have money, you can do the borrow. If you have money, you can lend it. And then if you want to borrow, you borrow it. It's going to be a little bit more complicated than that once you get in. But once it happened in DeFi, the yield that can happen, 13 to 23% can happen because we take out the banker. We replace with smart contract. Okay, first of all, lending protocol, smart contract, DeFi are not easy to build, but one is established. It can be easier and can take away the middleman. So that's, I think a lot of people learn and a lot of people like how DeFi works or how crypto or blockchain works. So, okay, they might take some fee because, okay, they have developers, they have some something they have to keep the treasury going on. So they're gonna make sure that it keep running well. But the benefit on lender and the borrower can gain the full benefit instead of like going to the banker.
Q-Switch, we operate on multi-chains, not just only BSC, but first the first chain that we operate is Binance Smart Chain. So the two main products is the North Bridge and the new aggregator. So actually the first product of Q-Switch is the North Bridge. North Bridge is the bridge for the users to cross between one chain to another chain. So since we own the bridge ourselves, it makes us very easy and give us a big fundamental to operate on multi-chain. So together we have the advantage that we can operate on any chain. Q-Switch features auto compound. I think everyone here have tried the farming features, and my friends could learn a lot about on the liquidity providing on how to calculate them. So auto compound is when we provide the liquidity to the platform. The platform will give us the incentive for providing liquidity on top of the fee that collect from the users. So what we do is normally users have to collect the reward themselves and sell the reward themselves. So every transaction costs the gas. So what we do is we will compound the reward for users at least on daily basis. So everyone, all the farmers or all the users should see their funds grow every day. So that is the basic features. And actually the next feature is our proudly present is the deposit mixtures. Somebody who have farmed on the blockchain might heard about swapping feature. It's a feature that we can swap from one token to another token and add liquidity to the destination farm. But deposit mixture or one-click stake, what we do is we will swap the tokens and deposit to the destination farm, and that's it. In one click, users can start earning. And I would like to talk more that what is the difference between the normal swapping feature and our mixture. Our mixture has integrated with a lot of routers, such as pancake routers and BiSwap routers, and even the stable router like Ellipsis to trade the stable coin. So it makes sure that Q-Switch can find the best router to trade your tokens. Next, the withdrawal mixture, or when another name is Q position. Actually, our company name is Q-Switch, right? So it's come from this feature. So this feature is the first feature that we implement, that one click and remove liquidity and swap the token back to stable coins or any token. So, and also it's in one click. I also would like to add that our mixtures is also front-run proof. Since we already calculate the minimum receive of the stable coins or destination token. So we can guarantee that if the user receives less amount of the coins, the transaction will be reversed. Okay, we are not done with the mixers. Why? Actually, we developer from the Q-Switch. We also farm in Q-Switch. So one of the feature that we like is we withdraw from one farm and then deposit into another farm. So combine this together is move mixer. So user now can move from one farm to another farm in one click also. Next, the boost. Normal farm user already get the incentive from the farming rewards, but now Q-Switch also given on top of the destination farm reward by giving more Q-Switch token, and sometimes we work with the strategic partners to provide more incentive token. So now users can get 3 ways of API and APY. And last, the take profit stop loss feature. Actually, take profit stop loss feature is not new to the traditional finance, but it's never happened on the blockchain before. So we make it happen on Q-Switch, and the most important thing, the most important part in this feature is the price.